Hello, my one viewer. Thank you for coming back. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. So I'm getting ready for my birthday. It is this week. It is Monday. I'm going to give my hair a little touch up. Put some new color in, do my nails. I can't wait to show you guys my nails. So this is like a little bit of a pre-birthday haul, just some things I got for myself and what I wanted to show you that I'm going to add to from my birthday. You guys know that I love Frieren with my entire heart. I've never really been interested in the Funko Pops, but when it came to Frieren, I did find myself liking them. So now I own the Frieren set of Funko Pops. I have Frieren, I have Stark, I have Fern, I have Himmel, which I'm really upset about. I want that Chase Himmel so bad, the statue version of him. I'm probably never gonna get my hands on that, but a girl can dream. But I do have the original Himmel. I have Heiter, and I have Eisen pre-ordered. So I do own him too, I just don't have him yet, but he is pre-ordered. And then I pre-ordered Yubel, and I pre-ordered the new Frieren figure that's being released with these releases. So I am now a pop collector, and Frieren brought me here. Because not only do I have the Frieren ones, but I do have a couple of Gojos, and I just found Denji from Chainsaw Man this past weekend, and they're so cute. So I've fallen victim to the Funko Pop figure collection scandal, okay? Sorry, it's just who I am now. I have all those, I'm super excited about that. And then, since my birthday is coming up, I have these already. They weren't a birthday gift. But since I have these already, my mom asked me what I wanted, and I told her that it was a Funko Pop. So I wanted to open this with you guys. It is the Frieren Funko Pop. I know there's a couple of like special ones that you can get, like the one with her blowing a kiss, which I want so bad, but has recently gone up in value to like 200, 300 bucks. And I'm not spending 200, 300 bucks on a Funko Pop. So unfortunately, I'll probably never have that one. But this one is a little higher value, and I wanted it, so my mom got it for me. It is the Frieren Flower Crown Funko Pop. Look at that, she is so cute, I love it. I'm gonna keep it in this box because I don't want it to get damaged, because she is a cutie. And that's my first birthday gift. I ordered this from Hot Topic, which I thought was cute too when I pre-ordered my Eisen and ordered my Heiter. It is both Frieren and Fern's staffs and their necklaces. How cute is that? Those are so cute. I thought they were gonna be like bigger and like clunkier, so I'm glad that they're not. But they're so cute and I love them. The little anime / birthday haul. I did get this Meow Meow shirt, which I love so much because I also am a big fan of Apothecary Diaries. So I have this Meow Meow shirt. I've noticed that this like gray washed color has started to become like more popular, and I like it too. So it looks really nice on this shirt. And then I got me a new Jujutsu shirt with the boys on it. That is what I have so far. My birthday is Monday. Oh, I have to show you guys my nails. Okay, so I am an Earth sign girly pop, but I'm also super into like Studio Ghibli, and I found these nails and I was like, it is just meant to be. I have to have them. Look how cute these nails are. These are gonna be my birthday nails. They are so freaking cute. Look at that Oh my goodness. This Totoro is the one that's really sold me on getting these nails. That is so cute. So I'm gonna have these nails for my birthday. I'm gonna give myself a little fresh color touch up. So let's do that. Particularly, I'm not very picky about my hair color like I used to be. When I was younger, I used to do like really bright reds, and I usually use Splat or something like that because those hair dyes came with like a boxed bleach in it, which made it easier because my hair is kind of like a dark brown color. Normally I would use something like that, but these days I don't really bleach anymore. I just put on top of my brown, and I do like a more relaxed red because I'm a mom now, and I don't know, I just feel like the deeper, like darker reds are just a little bit more professional. I've tried an Arctic Fox color once before. I cannot remember what color it was. It might be this one that I have, but I'm not sure. The last color I used was like a Got2b brand red, and I loved that. It was really nice. It was real toned down. I just don't remember which one it was, and I saw that Walmart is carrying Arctic Fox now, so I thought we would try this. This Arctic Fox, it is Wrath. So it's like a deep red, purple-ish kind of color. I hope it comes out more red than purple because I don't want to have purple hair. So first we are going to start off by putting all of our hair up. I just freshly washed my hair this morning, so it is clean. We're going to put it up, and we're going to put one glove on, and we are going to take some of this Vaseline and rub it around the ears and the back of the neck and the forehead. Also, I'm going to change my shirt because I really don't want to mess up my Misfit shirt. This one's old as farts, so we'll just use this one, and I can't really mess it up any more than I already have. Okay, so we are going to take some Vaseline. I did not think this through when I put my makeup on today, but it'll be okay. We're going to take some and rub it around all of the outer parts of my hair. Get the ear real good. I've always hated how it dyes your ears when you are dyeing your hair, so naturally I try to avoid that. We're gonna get our neck real good because I usually get it on my neck really badly. Okay, we get the Vaseline on my neck real good, on my forehead really good. I hope that this isn't going to be like super freaking purple. We'll see. I did like a Google search of the color on brown hair, but I don't really know. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it turns out. It didn't look bad, but we'll just see. See, my roots are a little brown, and I didn't want that. So we gotta take that off. See, that's actually a really nice, pretty red color, so I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I hope so. I know it says not to rub it into the scalp, but I am going to rub it into my scalp. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. I like the way it smells. Smells kind of like candy. Gotta make sure to get the edges really good too, because I always hate when I rinse it out. Sometimes I don't get the edges very well, and that shit makes me so mad. I might have used this color before. I don't remember. I do not stay faithful to one brand. I used to. I don't know. I just kind of get whatever I feel like suits my needs at the time, or whatever's less expensive. I've been dyeing my hair red. I've always dyed my hair. I've never dyed it any other color except black once. And they made me go to alternative school for having colored hair. I don't know. Something about the red hair has always been really like near and dear to my heart. I just love having red hair, I guess. I think they changed the rules at the school because it was my junior year of high school. And I'm telling you, I had literally already had this red hair since like middle school. So I never imagined that I would really have a problem with it because I wasn't dyeing it. Well, it was bright red, but like there were teachers with like the same colors and stuff. So, and I didn't bother anybody. So I never really thought that I would have an issue. Well, I did face a lot of bullying in high school. They called me tampon head, and it was a lot. But anyways, this one year, one of the girls that used to do that, she was like seen, like I'd say like performative, just when it like benefited her. But anyways, she was in cosmetology school, or cosmetology classes in high school. And like I said, this is one of the same girls that used to call me tampon head. She literally came to school with like the same exact hair color as mine. And I was like, that's crazy, right? Like, that's crazy, like, what a bitch, honestly, because how are you gonna sit here and bully me all of these years for my hair color and then turn around and dye your hair the same red as mine? So, you know, I had said some stuff about it and how it had bothered me or whatever. But I was already in alternative school for my red hair. So I think that's what pissed me off. They had sent me to alternative school because I didn't want, because my hair was red. Made me dye my hair. Tried to make me dye my hair black because my mom is native, so she has like jet black hair. And they were insisting that my hair was jet black too. And she had to tell them her hair is not black. But anyways, I get sent to alternative school. She's walking around the high school with the same color hair as me. So I'm pissed. And word makes it back around there. My older sister, she used to take me out to eat and stuff after school. Because it was like the only time we got to see each other anymore. Because we were in high school together, but she had a job. And I just never got to see her anymore because we weren't at school. So she'd take me out to eat. And we were eating one day. And this girl that I went to school with that was friends with that girl saw me. And I told my sister, I was like, uh-oh, I'm still in my alternative school clothes. I told her, I was like, uh-oh, this might become a problem. So we sat there and we just continued to eat. Wouldn't you know it? That girl comes through the door with another one of the girls from the school that also used to bully me. So she comes over there and she's like, I heard you're gonna beat my ass. And I was like, what? She was like, well, I heard you were gonna beat my ass. Well, in high school, I was not a stranger to beating somebody's ass. So I was like, okay. I reached down and I had like the fat shoes in school because that's not what was in, but I wore like Circas, so they were like the fat skate shoes. And I reached down there and I pulled them so that they were tighter on my feet. We went outside and I was like, you know, obviously we're not going to do this out in front of a restaurant. So I turned around and I was about to say, so where are we going to do this? That bitch maced me in the face. Not only did she mace me, she maced my sister. So I, out of instinct, just reached and grabbed her because I couldn't see anymore. So I grabbed her hair and I rotated my hand in it and I just started hitting her. Well, then we fell to the ground. When we fell to the ground, I was on top of her. My sister, she's such a ride or die. The girl that was with her was like, no, stop, please get off of her. And when I had hit her, she had dropped her car keys. My sister told that girl that was doing all that, she was like, no, she asked for this. You pick her keys up and you watch. So then finally, some guy from like an AT&T broke up our fight, which is so funny. And my mom pulled up and we left. When I had left from there, I had one of her extensions like stuck in my hand. So I had taken her hair. Well, we weren't at the same school anymore, so she was telling people that she had beat my ass. And nobody could know the truth because I wasn't there. And they were saying that she beat my ass. Well, me being petty, took the hair extension, posted the picture on Facebook next to my face to prove that it was recent and was like, whose ass got beat? Well, I don't think she liked that. Because her dad was a big deal, I think that's why she got away with the hair color to begin with, not only because she's in cosmetology school. Her dad wrote, I think he had written one of the math textbooks for the college here. So she like had the upper hand, you know how that goes. You know the right people, then you get what you want and you don't get in trouble. Well, anyways, so I don't think it was that same day. I think it might have been the next day. I wasn't home. I was out with my friends and I get a call from my mom. And my mom is like, hey, the cops were just here. I said, the cops were just there for what? She was trying to charge me with theft. The girl that showed up at the restaurant that I was at, antagonized me, asked for an ass whooping, maced me in the face, was trying to get me charged with theft if I didn't give the extension back, is what my mom told me. Thankfully, I did still have it. I didn't throw it away. I guess because it was like still just like so recent. But I was like, okay, so whatever, like I'll give it back. Well, my mom had told me like she didn't understand. She had argued with the cop, like you guys are coming after her and over a piece of hair, and she maced both of my daughters in the face. Whether I was right or wrong, she did mace my sister in the face, who had done nothing. So is that not assault? Like aggravated assault? Might not be aggravated, but I know it's assault of some sort. So she, who had assaulted both me and my sister in a public setting, was trying to fry my ass over a hair extension. That is the kind of shit that I had to deal with in high school. They let her keep her hair. She never got in any trouble for any of that. And I ended up my mom like took the hair extension to the school, I think, and they gave it back to her. Not till after my friend flossed his ass with it. Because she was a bitch. After I was out of school, they ended up making it where you can have colored hair now. You can have colored hair, striped hair, piercings, like they switched all of that up. And I'm sure that her dad had something to do with that to justify, her getting away with it and me not. Because like I said, I never bothered anybody. And I just randomly got tagged with the fact that my hair was colored that day. Before I got sent over to alternative school. And my thing was, too, my math teacher had the same damn hair color as me. She not the same. She was a black woman and she had like highlights in her hair, but it was the same red. And I was like, what the hell? But like I said, I wasn't really bothered by that. I was bothered by the fact that they were letting that girl walk the school hallways with the same hair as me, but I literally got sent to alternative school for it. So yeah, now the schools here allow you to have whatever color hair you want, which I always thought was so crazy. Like, I love that for them. Good for them. Kudos for the kids that go there these days. But what a hard and crazy time it was. I never bothered anybody. I did my schoolwork, I minded my business. I don't really understand why they felt like it was such a distraction up until that point. But it was crazy. High school was not fun for a kid like me. I've never understood why they've been so strict on stuff like that. Like, there's a school across town, they don't let the boys have their hair past their, shoulders. What does that matter? How is that bothering you? Your teenage years, I feel like, should absolutely be the years that you get to really express yourself, As long as they're doing the right thing and have good grades and not bothering anybody, why does it matter if their hair is pink? Why does it matter if their hair is red? Why does it matter if they have a nose ring? But yeah, I've always had my hair this color since I was about, probably like I said, 13, 14 area, around in there. I dyed my hair red for the first time and I fell in love. Alright, now we're gonna let her sit in and see how she turns out. I think it is gonna end up being a really pretty red color. So I'm not as worried as I was. 30 minutes and then we wash out. Here we are. This is what we got out of it. It looks good. I like it. Not much, you can't really see a big difference because my hair didn't need to be re-dyed. I just wanted to touch it up. And it pretty much matches the color I used before. This is the color Wrath from Arctic Fox. Looks good. I got a little color still on my forehead and arm and stuff, but that'll all come off when I actually take a shower. I took a shower this morning, so I don't want to take another one until later. So yeah, it'll all come off later, so I'm not worried about that. Just in time for my birthday. We're probably gonna celebrate it this weekend. My birthday is Monday, so show me a little birthday love down in the comments. As always, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a birthday comment if you will, and I'll see you next time. Bye.